Yeah. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head off, nigga. I read what Eve did to Adam. I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no hoe lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop to stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers can they spin, I ain't listening. Is effective. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. So I war, we gonna run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. As who run this shit, but their question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand it. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young gang. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit light. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up their fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. 6 shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run. Never bite the hand that speaks, you will never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. Way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Practice, not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice.
Best believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere other than one that is not me. It's beef, we shred a nigga block, that's chopped cheese. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You reach, I teach you with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machines you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'ma go, it's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes. Try to stomach this thug life. They brain got the nose, bandana on the grip. All heads coming out the foe, connected from Cali to New York, niggas, so let it go. Made for this. Nigga, I eat bars and drink flows, thinking you woke into your third eye peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early, this bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game, these niggas lame, stay bring a shame. If I'm with an officer, it's a number in his name. We ain't the same, you want the easy pass, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through the fire, you can't stand the rain, take an aim. Tell him running, he can try his best. Drive a car named after me, that's why I'm in the vet. Laugh at these niggas once again, and I ain't break a sweat. Number one at everything I do, that's why I'm one west. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, coming back for my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell him to watch this, janitor with the mop stick. You gonna need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I bomb shit, 10 for 10, I do not miss. I'm barking with a full bulldog, it is not mixed. They can see that my mind's sick, I don't write, I find shit. I don't like it, then I switch. If I touch it, it's diamond. Tell a bitch that I'm God sent. It ain't because my kicks is built like 5'6", 5'7", is my bitch. Dangerous, high risk. I lose it, get another one. You think I'm talking about a girl? I'm talking about another gun. You hear now? Hey, look, it is what it is now. We don't fuck with the house niggas. We burn the crib now. I'm ahead now. And I hope they can hear now. I don't care if you think it's it, nigga. I don't fear class. Colleges make it sound like raindrop. That's a firestorm. Get the job done, the interview and get fired on. If you niggas standing for nothing, what you dying for? If you put real with real, that's how I was born. Walking this bitch ready for war. I'm in riot form. I want these niggas to see me flex. That's why I am armed. I shouldn't live in the crib, nigga. I should buy a farm to go through this shit so effortless. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They tear their head off, nigga. I pray what Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop to stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. Who took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers can they spit, I ain't listening. Is in fact the fear. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. Side war, we gonna run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. As who run this shit, but their question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young pay. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear. This shit like it ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Bring shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never fight the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
That's why I don't know you. That's why I don't know you. I'm not letting nobody sell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. That's right. And it's worth something.
This is Blackwatch with Commanding General Yahanna, the only man to lead blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
God made man on this earth. The white man he made man. God made man. God wants man to obey him.
Bringing you real news.
You don't need a black man in the White House. You need a black man in every black house.
For many years, there's a lot of black people who didn't realize how deep the racism of white America was.
You ain't gonna do nothing unless you decide where you gonna stand at with the Most High.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Righteous solutions to issues plaguing our nation.
Boy, you better wake up and see the power that is within blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians.
Join us every Monday from 9 to 11 p.m. Blackwatch. Let the show begin.
Yeah.
Shalom, Israel.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Blackwatch News Show. You understand? I'm filling in for Commander Gen.YAHANNA, the busiest man in the nation of Israel. He had to handle some business, so we stepped in for him. We got General Hazayan on deck.
Yeah.
Rolling with a Hebrew.
Shalom, Israel. What's going on?
We got Officer Marah on deck, always holding it down. He is Blackwatch, just in case y'all don't know. We got Officer Yediah in the house. You understand?
Right.
We got a couple sisters. Sister Shawanaz in the house. Sister Taza Bob. Young man, Micah. What's his name? Young man Micah in the house. What's going on, Micah? What's your Hebrew name? All right, no sweat, same thing. Micah, so we're going to get it in. You understand? So let's do it, Yediah. Let's get the first story.
Khan, sir. Juneteenth is a federal holiday, but in most states, it's still not a day off.
It's still not a day off. Listen, let me explain Juneteenth, man. Black people was pissed off of police brutality and police murder. And we fought and marched and burned down cities trying to get some justice for all the police murder, because these gangsters, a.k.a. the police force in America, they murder us, unarmed and elderly, young. They continuously murder us. Murdered George Floyd on national TV and was supposed to get away with it. You understand? Had to go to trial and jump through hoops just to get the man convicted, man. It was a horrible thing because there was no guarantee that we would get justice, and it was on national TV. So we fought and marched and fought for police justice. And you know what they gave you? They gave you Juneteenth. You say, you know what? They want justice for the police brutality. Let's give them that June. Let's celebrate that Juneteenth they've been asking for. The abolishment of slavery, which ain't happened from what I understand to 2013. 2013 is when they officially and actually abolished slavery. You understand? And so Juneteenth is a celebration of us, quote unquote, actually being free. You understand? Not being in shackles and not being in chains. It happened in June, so they give us a holiday called Juneteenth. The holiday sound cheap as hell to me, in my opinion. Juneteenth. You understand? Let's read about it a little bit. Go ahead.
Khan, sir. It says last June, Joe Biden made Juneteenth a federal holiday.
So Joe Biden said, you know, they want me to come against these police. I'm gonna give them a holiday. I'm gonna throw these Negroes a bone to make them forget all about that police brutality. Go ahead.
Khan, proclaiming it as a day for all Americans to commemorate the end of slavery.
Right. Go ahead.
Khan, 1 year later, only 18 states have passed legislation that would provide funding to let state employers observe the day as a paid state holiday.
And listen, and even though they fed you this holiday to deter you from the police murdering us every damn day, you understand, a lot of states still don't respect that. They ain't even giving you that much. They ain't even giving you that much. You understand? They still haven't made it a holiday where you get the benefit off of it. You still got to carry your behind to the slavery. You still got to do that 8 hours. You understand? Go ahead.
Khan, sir. It says opponents of bills that would create funding for the permanent holiday have complained of the costs associated with giving workers another paid day off. Some have said that not enough people know about the holiday to make the effort worthwhile.
They say a lot of people don't even know about this holiday. Because why? There's some old brand new holiday that they gave you instead of police from murdering you, man. Instead of stopping these police from murdering you. It's like a consolation prize. You want police to stop murdering us. We want justice to these police that's shooting our unarmed babies and throwing our mamas on the ground and harassing us and terrorizing us. We want justice for that. And they gave you Juneteenth. And I heard, and black people know this. Black people know this. I've seen them in the video saying, well, we wanted police reform, but they gave us Juneteenth. I guess that's better for nothing. Those are the words and sentiments of a slave. Those are the sentiments of a slave. You understand? Go ahead, Yadai. You got something to bring out about this Juneteenth?
Colonel Khan, sir. You know, if I may, you know, Officer Marad, myself, Officer Abad, and Officer in the car, I want to commend them brothers, you know, man, for coming out with me. You know, this past Sunday, we went out to Malcolm X Park. You know what I mean? They had the Juneteenth festival out there.
Get the brothers a hand for rolling with the brothers. That you diet, getting it on. Once again, Mirage Mitri was impeccable there. Go ahead.
Colonel Khan, sir. What you bringing out is just so heavy. Is that a lot of our people don't understand, you know what I mean, the magnitude and significance of truth. Because we understand, you know what I mean, that we are still in Esau's, you know what I mean, captivity. You know, and our people out there still don't know it. Officer Marad made a comment that was just so heavy. You know what I mean? I had to sit back and think about it. In the midst of all this, our people are still going to sell each other drugs. You're still going to celebrate the oppressor's 4th of July. You're still going to be evil and wicked to one another. We got a precept, if I could pull it, sir. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. You know, you should be just as upset, you know, as every brother and sister in this I.S.U.P.K under command of General Yahanna. But the thing is, that gift destroyeth the heart. Joe Biden, Broadway Joe Biden, who's had his name on every minor and major crime bill since 1972, who hates blacks and Latinos, you know what I mean? Now, all of a sudden, now he's black people's friend. He's black people's savior. You know what I mean? While homosexuals get bills passed for them, Asians get the anti-hate bill passed for them. We get a federal holiday that they still don't want to pay us for. That was it, sir.
No swap. You're absolutely right. You understand? Like we the people, like everybody gets justice except us. You understand? We wanted justice for the police, and we got Juneteenth, and they really don't respect that. It's just that black people, once again, always respect that gift. He give us a little thing that feels like a gift, and we shut our mouth. We shut our mouth. If they feed black people something that we ask for, then we'll shut our damn mouth, man. And that's what we do. You celebrating Juneteenth, which means absolutely nothing. And guess what? It was probably drug dealers at the Juneteenth selling drugs there. I'm sure y'all smelled the weed there. You can't get away from the weed wherever black people and Hispanics are. You understand? So they selling dope right there at the Juneteenth. So that don't stop our oppression. And then you said, well, what I heard, there was some shootings in the Juneteenth, some murders. You got that? Slocky, did you want to say something to them?
No, not yet, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Heard there were some shootings in the Juneteenth. So how much do black people even give a damn about Juneteenth? They finally made it official in 2013 that abolished slavery. In 2013, what's that, 8 years ago? 9 years ago? 9 years ago, they made it official that, okay, slavery is officially abolished. Come on now. Where we living at, man? These people got no love or care for you. They got no love or care for you, man. And Juneteenth was just a piece of a bone to make a lot of you activists shut your damn mouth because you think you got something now. You think you got something. Go ahead.
Comic-Con. It says, teen killed, DC officer shot at the concert linked Juneteenth celebration.
Teen killed and DC officer what?
Shot, sir.
The DC officer was shot also.
Conor McCon, sir.
And what? What was
Conor McCon. After a concert linked to Juneteenth celebration.
So they had a celebration in DC over Juneteenth. You understand? And some teen got shot and the cop got shot, man. So that don't bring black people together, man. Juneteenth don't bring us together. Oh, the white man finally gave us a holiday. Our oppressor finally give us a holiday in June to celebrate our freedom, man. Like we celebrate our freedom because we know it ain't normal to be free under these people, man. We know it ain't normal, and then they still don't respect us. What do they say? Most states still don't give a damn about it. You ain't got no days off. You understand? It ain't like the 4th of July. You understand? It ain't a national holiday. You still got to take your behind to the slavery. Go ahead.
Conor McCon. It says a teenage boy was killed and a DC officer shot and 2 other people were shot Sunday Sunday night in a Northwest Washington after a concert, police said. The teenager was 15 years old. D.C. Police Chief Roger J. Conti III said at a news briefing near 14th and U Street where the gunfire broke out.
14th and U, boy. We used to get it in over there in the early days of D.C. Me, Commander Gen.YAHANNA, General Muhammad, General Kobal, General Shalimar. They used to take us. General Cathal, they used to take us over U Street. Was you there too, huh?
No,
Shapar. You know what I'm saying? They introduced us to U Street back in the day. Clubs everywhere. Every other property was a club. You know what I'm saying? That's where we met Dr. Sister Shawashina. You understand? Rolling with us in D.C. You know what I mean? Muhammad's wife. You know what I mean? We used to get it on in D.C. U Street. But now they got Juneteenth and U Street go crazy, man. U Street go crazy. And there was a shooting in U Street on Juneteenth, celebrating Juneteenth, which happens with all these holidays that are not ordained by the Most High God of Israel. Yeah, There's always some tragedy or some horror that goes on in these holidays that the God of Israel did not ordain. Read?
You know, if I could. You know, this remind me of the scripture in the Bible where the Edomite begged for a crumb, but it's in reverse. We the Edomite begging for the crumb for the table of Esau. That's us. It's us in reverse, that scripture there. Like we begging for a crumb to get from our so-called masters in this land, and they gave you the crumb Juneteenth. And why did they do it? And why did you even accept Juneteenth? Because your so-called leaders made you accept Juneteenth. It all falls back to your leaders, the ones you put in charge of you, who don't have no idea what's going on. That's why you go celebrate these things, it's always somewhere where there's a tragedy tied to these celebrations. Why? Because these are things that God don't want us to do. Man, it's not ordained by the Lord for us to do. So because of that, you go celebrate it like you're really doing something. You're really so proud. But yet we still dying in America the way we dying. Whether it's guns, drugs, or murder, that ain't changed. Gentrification. You holler about Juneteenth, you better pay attention to gentrification in your neighborhoods because they come taking everything right now. Your leaders supposed to be watching out for that, keeping you safe from that. But instead, they give you Juneteenth. Now you go smile and dance. Oh, Black Power, brother. Make it out of here with that garbage, man. When it means nothing at the end of the day. You just read the article. The brother said where most states don't even honor Juneteenth. Are you kidding me? Like, we got to wake up and stop being such, what's the word I'm looking for, General? Such children looking for a toy from daddy. You're looking for a toy from daddy, man. Stop being kids, man. Stop being simple-minded. Juneteenth ain't helping us. It ain't changing our condition, man. It ain't helping change nothing. You see what's going on. You just had Juneteenth, and in D.C. they just had a shooting tied to the damn Juneteenth celebration, where a young kid and a cop got shot. You understand? This is going on because our leaders, man, they are puppets. Give me Colossians 2:8 real fast, brother. They are puppets, man. God. They don't know what they're doing at all, man.
Damn right.
All this is for money and filthy lucre is what they're getting from their daddy. That's what's going on. Getting paid from their daddy. And they don't care about you. That green, that money, look a whole lot more important than you. If they want to really do something, you go back into the ghetto, into the barrio, and the reservations, and make sure those brothers and sisters got a hell of a good place to stay. You up there in power, enact some laws. Stop the force of people moving in the neighborhoods. Build them houses over so brothers and sisters can have them houses, man. But no, you're not doing that, man. They done grease your pocket. They done grease your palm. They done grease your palm. So now they can go ahead now and just exploit you, man.
God.
Give me Colossians 2:8, brother. Read.
Carnival concert. Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
That's what's going on. You ain't destroyed out here, man. Through the philosophy of your so-called leaders. And something that means nothing. Vain means nothing. They deceive you with this whole Juneteenth thing. Is to keep you quiet. Keep you quiet. While they slowly enact laws to destroy us. They ain't even saying nothing about that, man. They ain't saying nothing about that. But yet still they give you Juneteenth. You feel like you're free.
Right.
Oh, I said free, master. You ain't free, man. Keep on reading.
Khan, sir. After the tradition of men
created this holiday.
Tonight,
I remember I seen one cat. He was at Juneteenth with a dashiki on and said shalom. I said, good God Almighty. Are you kidding me? This cat in there, he on Facebook with a dashiki on saying shalom. I'm celebrating Juneteenth. Like, are you kidding me, man? Like, we all kind of twisted up. Why? Because you are following leaders who are following things that mean nothing. And they throwing it down your throat. And you got your mouth wide open. Just accepting what they give you. Instead of saying, stop, yo, man, let's examine this here. What benefit is Juneteenth going to give us as a people? Have you asked yourself that question? Like, what benefit is you going to get from Juneteenth? As a nation, as a people. Oh, some pride? You got to be kidding me, man. Some pride ain't stopping all the black murders in the ghetto. All the drugs being sold. All the deaths going on. Examine what's going on, man. Keep on reading, warrior.
Khan, sir. After the rudiments of the world.
Go ahead.
And not after Christ.
Christ did not tell you to celebrate Juneteenth. All you so-called Christians, I know a ton of you was there at Juneteenth. Where the hell in the Bible did Christ say celebrate Juneteenth? I'm going to wait. All you Christians out there that holler about Jesus, Lord, and the blood of Jesus, and all that filth y'all be saying, where in the Bible does Christ say celebrate anything remotely close to Juneteenth? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. And I'm going to be waiting for a long time, gentlemen. I'm about to pull up my chair, give me some snacks, give me a sleeping bag or something.
Damn right.
I'm going to sit there and fall asleep a couple times.
God.
You know what I mean? Because they can't give you an answer.
Right.
They can't answer you. Because it's something that don't mean nothing. Then the problem is the black Hispanic Native Indians, y'all pride, man. Y'all pride, man, to be the death of us, man. Y'all pride. If Christ came back right now, man, we'd be down there dead as a nation, man. Yeah, he'd kill everybody. Because y'all worried about Christmas, pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, and Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm. And everybody, give me 2 Peter 2 and 3. Everybody didn't learn how to make money off of us. You understand? Everybody didn't learn how to feed us a crumb, make us happy and smile. We start dancing a jig. Yeah, Juneteenth, Juneteenth. And we go do things, and we go spend all our money for these celebrations, and it just makes our oppressor rich. What does Juneteenth do for black people? Tell me that. What does Juneteenth do for us? How does it uplift us? How does it uplift black businesses? How does it uplift us? No, we make white people rich. Yep. We make our oppressor rich. We got that? 2 Peter 2 and 3.
2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 3. And through covetousness shall they with vain words.
Well, we ain't going to give you justice for this police brutality, but we'll give you Juneteenth. We'll celebrate your freedom. We're going to celebrate your freedom and make it a holiday. Through fiend words, go ahead, which are lying words, deceitful words. Go ahead.
Khan, sir, make merchandise of you.
They make merchandise of us. We had these celebrations, and who benefiting off of Juneteenth? Our oppressor. Our oppressor. You organizing, you renting his properties and getting permits from him to have these celebrations wherever you're having them at. You're getting vendors, and all the vendors are paying him. You understand? He getting rich off of these celebrations, man. You know what we doing on Juneteenth? We shucking and jiving and shooting each other. We shucking and jiving and shooting each other, man. Like the general brought out, ain't no scripture to talk about celebrating our freedom, man, from these people, because we still ain't free. We're still not free. We still got to ask them for justice when things happen to us. We still got to beg them for justice. Our Hispanic brothers and sisters was just murdered in the school, and we still got to beg and ask him, why? What happened? Why did you let them get murdered? Why didn't you run up in there? What took the police so long? We want answers for this. And the police don't got to give no answers until they good and ready, man. We got absolutely no power to get any justice in this place. That's why they feed you Juneteenth, man. Juneteenth is a substitution for justice. It's a substitution to erase the whole conversation of justice. It's just a bone that really ain't a bone, man. It's just a bone that black people eat up and think that they got something, you understand, which our oppressor just makes merchandise of us. Mm-hmm. He just makes merchandise of us. Juneteenth means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing. It's like another holiday.
Oh, man. It's
what's
420?
420. Like, that's another nigga holiday. 420. You understand? It means absolutely nothing. It's just a day where you go spend all your money trying to get weed from our oppressor, all that good weed in the damn the weed stores, the legal weed stores now. He benefit off of everything he gives us, man. And the things he give us that he benefits from, it just make him money, but it does nothing for our culture or our race. You understand? Is it more on that, you know?
Conor McCon, sir. Whose judgment now they long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not.
Come, but the Lord is about to put an end to all of this, man.
Yep.
The Lord sees how gullible we are
because
of that damn Christian church,
because
of religion. He sees how much we have accepted the position of being sheep to the slaughter. Mm-hmm. You understand? And if it wasn't for him, we just die every day, all day. We just die and be suckers for this man's game, and we just be eliminated, man. So he gonna step in, man. He said, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not. Read on, and their what?
Conor McCon, and their damnation slumbereth not.
So the Most High gotta step in just because our people are so docile. We so soft and weak. Scriptures say in 1 Ezra 8:84, not to make peace with them so that we can be strong. 8:85, I believe. Not to make peace with these people so that we can remain strong. But we accept a little Juneteenth. We accept all their little holidays. No justice for getting murdered. No justice for being terrorized. Young boy just got shot. Lord willing, we go into that later. Just got shot up at the damn gas station, hands up, running away. He still gets blasted. The video is horrible. Police shoot him, and he going to his performance. Oh my God! He dropped on the ground. The police dropped on the ground like he got shot after he shot our little brother, man, running away. They got to put on that performance because it looks good in court. Looks good in court, and they rarely ever get penalized for it. You understand? This place is against us and has always been against us. And Juneteenth ain't fixing nothing, man. It's not fixing a damn thing. So that's it. We can go to the next story.
Can I tell you something else too?
John, for sure.
And this is what I don't understand. For all you simpletons out there, and you simpletons of this whole black. Like, what's that movie they did? Yeah, he was like, the black brother, the black brother.
Because I'm black,
right? All you Negroes and Negrettes into this garbage, right? If you are claiming the slave that came here to America as your ancestors, if they are what you claiming, well, then the Bible says that the children of Israel was going to go into slavery with ships and to another land. That land was America. The slave trade. If that's what you're claiming, then you are in effect saying, without even knowing, that you an Israelite. That your heritage go back to them 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. That's what you are saying. And the Lord says this to us, man. Give me the book of Baruch, brother. Give me Baruch. Give me Baruch 3 and 8 first. Give me Baruch 3 and 8 first. Because the Lord said, if you claiming to be an ancestor of them slaves that came over in slave ships, the Bible prophesied that the children of Israel will come over here the same exact way. So in effect, you're really saying that you're an Israelite without even knowing, being simple and dumb and stupid, and not want to listen to the prophets of the Lord. We can break down Deuteronomy 28 to prove who you are according to the Bible. That's history, man. Now, with that being said, let's see what the Lord said about your history in the land called America and why you here and what you did wrong and what you are continually doing wrong.
Right.
And if it wasn't for the promise of the Lord, we'd be in a worse condition than what we in. Read, brother. Tell them where you at.
Wakanda, the book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Say it again.
Wakanda, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Captivity means you were slaves. And we enslaved in this land called America, man. This whole empire, man. But you don't want to see it because your leaders, them stinking, filthy, now later, gator shoe wearing, Skittles suits wearing suckers who pushing all this stuff out here and fooling your eyes for money. That's why you don't believe you were a slave, man. You believe you got rights here. You believe that you're supposed to have certain things. When the Lord said, no. I put you here in captivity. This ain't your damn homeland. Your homeland is Jerusalem. That whole Middle East belongs to us. Read, brother.
Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payment, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God.
Because our forefathers committed sins, now we got to pay for what happened over there, the sins that happen now, which is why we here in a land called America. It's the whole point. It tell you that in the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. You got curses and you got blessings. We living out them curses right now in the land called America.
Damn right.
You understand? You ain't here for joy and trying to prosper. No, man. This is a curse for us. It's a curse. Now go stay in the book of Baruch, brother, real fast. Let me get your way out of this here, man. Give me 6th chapter, verse 5 and 6. There is a way out, man. And that way out, let me tell you, first the way out is you got to shun Christianity. You got to shun Islam. You got to shun Buddhism and Zen and Tao and all that garbage. You got to shun Egyptology and all that Africanism garbage and filth. You got to shun it. If you're simple behind saying that your ancestors came over in slavery and you celebrate Juneteenth, then you saying you an Israelite, dummy. Listen to the promise of the Lord. We know what we talking about. We back what we said with history. Read, brother. Tell everybody where you at, please.
The book of Baruch, chapter 6 and verse 5. Beware, therefore, that ye in no wise be like to strangers.
Don't do the thing the other nations do, man.
God.
You want it so bad because call yourself African, right? Do they want to be African? Where is Matumbo at? Is Matumbo out there celebrating with y'all? Where Matumbo at? Where's Mr. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo? Where he at? Was he out there with y'all? Was he celebrating with y'all? Was he singing with y'all? Hell no. Because you ain't the same people. Don't do the things the other nations do who are the strangers, man. Read.
Wakan, sir. Neither be ye afraid of them.
Don't be afraid of them, man. You can go back to your heritage, man. Let me tell you something, man. It's contrary to popular belief, man. Some of you cats out there scared. You brothers out there, some of y'all scared to death, and I know you are, man. Some of you drink Kool-Aid. You pumping Kool-Aid through your chest. You understand? That's what's going on. You got some Kool-Aid going through your chest, man. That's some old stuff I used to hear back in the day. Can't be having no Kool-Aid in your chest, young buck. You know what I mean? I used to hear that all the time. Well, a lot of y'all out there got Kool-Aid in your chest. Y'all scared. There is not one law in the land of America, not one law that can stop you from living like an Israelite. Not one. Not one. The hell are you scared of, man? It's all in your mind. Keep on reading, brother.
Sir. When ye see the multitude before them and behind them, worshiping them.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. But say in your heart, O Lord, we must worship thee.
When you see people doing the Juneteenth garbage and this filth, you got to say, you know what? I'm not doing it, man. I'm going to worship the Lord, man. The Most High said in the book of Colossians, don't do it. I ain't doing it. If it's not a high holy day in the Bible, I'm not doing it, man. So you Christians, you the ones that went around holler about you Christian, you serve the Lord, then why are you doing it? I'm just curious. Why are you doing it? For what reason? Give me a biblical scripture saying it's okay to celebrate Juneteenth. Give it to me. You can't. You can't give me no scripture to say it's okay to celebrate Juneteenth. Stop being damn weak, man. The problem is most of these brothers out here, man, let me say this to you. I'm going to say this to you with conviction, with some strength behind me. If you're not in the I.S.U.P.K, you brothers is weak as hell, period, in the story, because you're capitulating for all this garbage going on right now. And your capitulation is getting us killed in these streets. Because you want to say, okay, well, it's just a day, brother, or XYZ. You're being weak, You're being weak. You stop pulling up your damn skirt. Put the skirt down. Matter of fact, go put some pants on, because you're being weak, and everybody see it. And because of that, man, you're getting us killed. You're making the Lord mad, and the Lord bringing out wrath on us, you're getting us killed, man. Come on, man. What y'all doing, man? This celebrating Juneteenth garbage, this filth, man. But it has nothing to do with the Lord. And has nothing really to do with you, really, to be honest. It's some stuff your oppressor gave you to make you happy, to try to capitulate you, make you calm down for all the murder and the killing he doing to us, man.
God. No sweat. Stand Baruch. Let me get Baruch 4 and 6. Baruch 4 and 6. Listen, in the Bible, Micah 2 and 10 tell you we got to depart, man.
Mm-hmm.
We got to depart from America, man, spiritually. Not physically, but spiritually. Depart our minds and heart and all of our love. We got to know that whatever these people give us is not for our benefit. It's for their benefit. It's to make you, Juneteenth is to make you forget about police brutality. It's to make you forget that they're murdering us every day. You understand? Mm-hmm. It said, arise and depart, for this is not your rest. It is polluted. So if our enemies are giving us Juneteenth is polluted.
Yeah.
You got to look into it and say, why are they giving us this? Mm-hmm. Why are they so freely giving us this? We was fighting for police brutality. We want these police to go to prison for what they doing. We want them to go to jail for what they doing to us. And all of a sudden, we got Juneteenth. Why is that? Juneteenth is polluted, man. It's not our rest. This is not the place to get comfortable in. If they're giving you something to make you relax and to make you happy and to make you comfortable, you better look at it and see it for the evil that it is. Because that's all this place is giving us is evil, man. It ain't giving us no good. Read Baruch 4 and 6.
Sir, the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
Now, we oppressed under the white man, under our oppressor, man, under these nations. But the Lord didn't do it to destroy us. He didn't do it to get rid of us. He did it for punishment. He did it so that we could see how life is without him, so that we could want him again, so that we could come back to him. You understand? Read.
Sir. But because ye moved God to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemy.
We were what?
Delivered unto the enemy.
A lot of you don't know, but we are living under the oppression of our enemies. Mm-hmm. These oppressors, these people that rule over us, these are our enemies according to God. God was angry with us and gave us into their power, man, and put us unto them. We were delivered not to destroy us, but he was so angry because of what we did that he let them have us, man. He let them have us. Read. And Juneteenth is part of that. So why would the enemies that God gave you to for being angry, you think they're going to give you anything good? You think Juneteenth is for us to come up as a people? Hell no. Hell no. Like the Jewish people, they want justice still to this day for the Holocaust. But they don't tell them to forget about it. We're going to give you another little holiday. Let's see. What year did we catch Hitler? Let's just make a Hitler Day. We ain't going to feel bad about your Holocaust, and we ain't going to give you reparations and all the billions they send to Israel, to Jewish people for the Holocaust. America sends, and Germany still sends them for the Holocaust. We ain't going to give you none of them billions of dollars to help you come up and get strong as a company. We just going to give you a little holiday. We're going to give you a Hitler's Day in whatever month that we caught Hitler and put him to death. You think Jewish people going to stand for that? They know that's going to be weak as hell. They know that'll be weak as hell. They want them billions of dollars to help them form armies, to help them buy tanks and weapons to defend themselves. That's what they're going to fight for. That's what makes them a nation. But we always ask to forget about slavery, to move on, to move forward. It's a new age. I didn't have a slave. You guys need to move on. Pull your bootstraps up, man. You understand? We giving you Juneteenth. We celebrating your freedom. Be happy. You understand? Well, these are our enemies, man. You forget that because of this Christian church. Yeah. Because the Christian church causes you to love your enemies, we forget that we even have enemies. Yeah. We forget that we have enemies. Well, I stand for my race, and I ain't talking about color. I'm talking about the human race. You know how much I've heard that in the last 2 weeks? Black people standing for their race, but it ain't about color. It's about the human race. That's stupid. Yep. That's stupid. The human race don't give a F about you. What are you standing for the human race for? You better stand for your people, man. Stand for your culture. The Lord delivered us to our enemies. That ain't never changed. These are still our enemies. Why would your enemy give you something good? Juneteenth ain't nothing good for us. Read.
Verse 7. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils.
Go ahead.
And not to God.
And that's what you do when you celebrate Juneteenth. Mm-hmm. You sacrifice unto devils, unto demons, unto liars, man. Unto liars. So what in 2013, you was officially free. You was officially emancipated from slavery. Guess what? The fact that we got to beg these people for justice in 2022 means you're still a slave.
Yep.
The fact that we got to march and protest and ask them to give us justice. Look what he did to George Floyd. He should be arrested. Look, they just shot the little boy. He should be arrested. The fact that we still got to beg for the people that hurt us to get justice from them means we still a slave. So 2013, we was officially emancipated from slavery, but in 2022, we still slaves in America, man. This is not our rest. This is not our rest, man. And you celebrating Juneteenth, you sacrificing unto devils, man. Mm-hmm. You celebrating July 4th, you sacrificing unto devils.
Damn right, sir.
You celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter, Memorial's Day, President's Day, Labor Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day. You sacrificing unto devils because those things have nothing to do with our people and our culture.
That's right, sir.
You understand? We just slaves to the slaughter, man. When we gonna stand up? Romans 13 and 11 say it's high time that we awake out of our sleep. We've been asleep for too long, man. It's revolution time, man. It's revolution time. It's time to do this, man. We got to return back to the Lord. We got to obey him and watch him destroy our enemies before our eyes, man. That's what we got to do. Juneteenth is garbage.
General, can I say something?
No sweat. Get down.
And you heard what the general said about revolution, right? Here's the good thing about it. And once again, that's why I say a lot of y'all cats out there pumping Kool-Aid in your veins. You got Kool-Aid, ain't got no gumption. Gumption mean heart. You won't have none. Because all you got to do is stop doing things the Lord said don't do. When you go back in the story of our forefathers, especially the Maccabees, they had to go to physical war back then. You know what I mean? They went to war, had to fight the other day. So I'm talking about war with swords, like them long swords, getting cut and stabbed and fighting and killing. All the Lord wants you to do right now is change your spirit. Are you kidding me? To change your spirit. To take your spirit out of here. That's why I say you cats ain't got no damn heart. You pumping Kool-Aid, man. You got gumption. You ain't got no gumption, man. That's why. Because you can't find enough strength to stop saying, you know what, man, I'm not going to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster no more. I'm not going to celebrate the holidays not in the Bible. I'm not going to sleep with my brother's wife no more. I ain't going to be out there being a hoe or making a woman into a whore. You know what I mean? You don't have the strength to do that, man. You kidding me? That's why I said y'all hearts is pumping Kool-Aid. That's it. In the story. Ain't no more to say. Y'all got some cherry Kool-Aid in your heart. Matter of fact, maybe it might be great. Pink lemonade. You might be pink lemonade. Because you ain't got the strength to stop doing evil or wrong, man. Stop celebrating these holidays. Stop it. And I guarantee you, when we stop doing that and do the Lord say do, you're going to see our condition change. The things inside of us, I was talking to a brother today, talking about something, I said, brother, you got to realize you done came to the truth now. Like, we don't live a world like you live in the world out in the world no more. A lot of things that go in the world, you don't suffer no more because you done changed your life. Every brother and sister should feel the same exact thing. You understand me? But you're not going to feel it if you're still pumping that pink lemonade Kool-Aid in your damn veins.
No sweat. No sweat. Give him a hand. That's right. That's right. Like, go ahead, Mariah.
If I may, sir, it's some real stand-up brothers out there that went to that Juneteenth that did not celebrate that Juneteenth. It's some brothers that was separate, that was holy, that chose not to celebrate the Juneteenth, but did come to the event to raise their brothers up. And there's some brothers out there that instead of buying from the oppressor's booth, instead of getting the food that the oppressor made, instead of allowing the oppressor to be at the event, what they did was talk to the oppressors at the event and convict them of their evil. And those men is the men in the I.S.U.P.K. So I got one video, sir, if I could, of the men in Florida getting a boot kiss at the Juneteenth. If you want to play it, sir, that's on you.
Down. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Count on one con, sir.
Now listen, it's a great thing, man. Great thing that the I.S.U.P.K. in different states, they went to the Juneteenth events. You understand? But they went there to show the people that they are real men on the earth, man, and to show them their cowardice. There's brothers out there in Juneteenth, don't know no better, thinking they doing right, and the prophets is out there trying to get them, man, and rescue them. You understand? And what Mariah about to show is that the brother, even the heathen had to bow down and understand that he is among true holy men. You understand? And listen, the brothers bought out. The brothers was in Philly. They bought out how you had Edomites out there getting rich off of Juneteenth. You understand? With vendors. And I'm sure black people was supporting them and everything, right? You understand? Like we always do. And it's supposed to be about us, I thought. It's supposed to be about us. But no, this thing is about them making merchandise of us. Salaki, go ahead with the video.
Come on up, y'all. Come on up, y'all. Get it. Get up, come on. Jerry does. Come on, oh, this is a guy. You doing this? Now you gotta go. You that's why we ain't got to rattle on.
The ACLU, get up in there, you're a lawyer, do your job, go at the Southern Poverty Law Center for the lies they telling about us, man, the filth they telling about us, man. You understand?
Con, how dare them? They label us as a hate group.
I'm not true and I'm not afraid.
We're actually a love group.
Only thing is, I'm not true and I'm not afraid.
So much that we will do anything for them. You understand? That's how much we love them. And we won't let our enemy lie to them, and we won't let our enemies corrupt us because we love them so much. So we actually a love group. But when it comes to our enemies, like the Lord said, because of his wrath, we pushed him to wrath and anger, and he delivered us to our enemies. So according to our enemies, whenever we love as hard as we love our people, that is hatred to him. That's what the Southern Poverty Law Center sees. They sees our love and our strong love and our unreserved love for each other so hard and so rough and so unapologetic that that's hate to them. Like when black people love black people the way we love them, unapologetically, we do anything. We will live and die for blacks and Hispanics. To white people, that's hate. How can you be in America and love your people so much that you're willing to go against America? America's supposed to come first. To them, loving America and loving that red, white, and blue and loving white Americans, that's number one if you're a patriot. That's their definition of a patriot. So if you're not a patriot that loves white people, that loves the red, white, and blue, that salutes the flag, pledges the allegiance to the flag and doing all that, they don't care how much you love blacks and Hispanics. They don't care what you do for blacks and Hispanics. If you don't do the saluting and the pledging and loving them, you a hate group. You a hate group, man. But we got to never forget that these are God's enemies. And God called them our enemies. You understand? So why would they accept us loving each other? Was you done on the video, Mirage? Slock you? Yes, sir. No sweat. So why would they? So I was going to move on if we was done. Go ahead, Mirage.
If I could, sir. When Philly went out, man, there was so many people that wanted to. You remember they kept wanting to network with us. The car, precinct officer in the car was talking to everybody, man. Sisters, man, out there with their own businesses, saying, you know, we could do it, we could do this, we could do that. They want to network with us, you know, and get with us. A sister pulled us to the side, said, man, I've been working with people that lost their children to DHS. You know, can y'all do like a video on it? I'll give you my number. Other sister said, look, man, we work with youth advocacy and all this stuff. Can y'all do something? You know what I mean? Along with brothers that's, you know, denying, you know, the flyers and they don't want to take it. But then there's so many other people. How many people did we come across that died? They said, oh, wait, they stopped. We walking. We walking. They stopped us for the flyer. Like, oh, wait, yeah, my aunt be watching y'all all the time. Oh, yeah, something. Yeah, everybody see us all the time. Like, I watch y'all give us a flyer and asking us different things, stopping us. Like the men of the Lord was out there not in that spirit, man. Yeah, people out there doing all, you know, looking like Africans. And if I could, I did not see one African at all.
You wasn't going to see Matumbo. Matumbo was not there.
I didn't see.
He went down with the platform.
I am not a Kappa lover.
But if I could, sir, it's so many people, man, that recognize the I.S.U.P.K and what we do, and you know, people ask where the class at, and just different things. You know, I can tell that when we came through, the way we was dressed, I could tell people was looking at us like, oh, here go these niggas, here they go, like. But I can tell that because of the Christian love in them, they had to at least accept that we're black. So some people didn't want to take the flyer, but they would take it. And then some people, you know, they just like, no. But then a lot of people was like, oh, yeah, I'll take it. And then, so many people, so much more people that wanted us and was stopping us and wanted the truth and wanted to hear about it. I mean, sisters that were smoking weed say, oh, yeah, we watch y'all all the time. Let us get a flyer. You know what I'm saying? But if I
Lord,
could,
looking
sir,
for them.
You know, got on con, sir. Got on con. And it's just like, you know, sir, like what we do, it pays off, you know, the water to all the leadership that we had.
Most High Christ.
Christ.
Why the commander, GEN.YAHANNA?
Yeah,
the
right,
spirit
though.
of the Most High Christ. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it's a
right.
beautiful thing y'all did, because those few that's out there that the Lord got, that the Lord chose from the womb, they out there. You know what I'm saying? And they see you and they connect to it. You know what I'm saying? They say something about these cats, you know what I'm saying? Something about them is the bomb. I don't know what it is yet. I don't fully understand it, but something about what they do, I don't see nothing that they do is wrong, you know, but they believe that they not as extreme as us in their mind, or some sin they think they got to give up first before they be friends with us. You understand? But they out there, and there's something in them that the Lord going to be pulling on it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you fish. You get out there and just be seen and do what you do. And the ones that the Lord want, they going to come. I do all that. I get with them people that want to do them interviews and help the, you know, with all them people you said, you know, you said what? Sisters that did what?
It was two sisters. One asked us, could we do a video on the child support and the DHS thing that's going on. Then another sister, she has a program, and she says she write grants. She told us to get with her about some grants. And she does youth advocacy, like from 14 to 17 years old. But she specifically said, like, everybody wants to network with the men that are actually doing something. So,
like that DHS is hell, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's we've had people, we know people that work for that program, and boy, the stories that bring tears to your eyes.
Yeah.
Some of the things that's going on. Our people are so destroyed. You got parents out here, you know what I'm saying, selling their children in the hood. You know what I mean? Letting men come over for a few dollars and have their way with their children. You know what I'm saying? DHS didn't rescue a lot of kids, man. You know what I mean? But then put them in a system that's corrupt and evil also. You understand? And that's what Commander GEN.YAHANNA fights to get all them kids, man, and rescue all of them. You understand? But of course, our oppressor won't let it happen, but we don't stop the fight. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just go and keep doing what you do, man. Shout out to Florida. Shout out to the brothers in Philly and all the other camps that went out to Juneteenth, man, to represent for the Lord amongst these evil bastards, man. The Lord say he sent us out as sheep amongst wolves, man. You know what I'm saying? And we to be wise as serpents, but harmless as doves out here. You know what I mean? And do what we can to bring these sheep back to the fold. You understand? Because they out here. Just like we was all out there once upon a time, and we heard a voice behind us saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. And we walked in it, man.
Right.
So there's a lot of people going to hear y'all and see y'all at these different events and things, man. You understand? So that was it.
And if I could real fast, I just want to give y'all big ups for what y'all did. And also remember, this for every brother that's an officer in the I.S.U.P.K, you young men trying to be troopers trying to become officers. This is what you call to the truth for. You understand me? Like you call for this right here. During the Juneteenth celebration, go down there and spread the truth. That's what you call for. Our job is to go wake up our brothers and sisters in the world and bring them out of the world into the truth. That's our job. That's what you get a penny for from the Lord. You understand me? That's our job. To go out there and wake up these 12 tribes in the nation of Israel. That's our job. So get ready for more Juneteenth celebration. We're gonna go destroy any of these holidays. We're gonna go destroy because you know why? Israel is there, and the Lord said for us to go get who He want out of there. That's it, sir.
No sweat, no sweat. I got a story. It's a personal story with a brother in the school. I ain't gonna say the brother's name, but at his slavery, he go back and forth with this brother who's I think is a 5%er or some type of Muslim or something like that. But the brother respect what he's in, knowing he's in the I.S.U.P.K. And, they go back and forth and dialogue sometime. And there's one particular day, the brother in the school told him, what a brother in the world, the 5% brother said something about an Edomite that was close by. And the brother in the school said, he mentioned the Edomite. And like, well, what you going to do if this Edomite do this and do that? And the brother in the world pulled out a knife. And was like, man, I'll kill that Edomite. I do this and do that. I ain't scared of nothing. I'm this and that and this and that. And this is on the slavery, right? So this cat got in trouble, you know what I'm saying, for pulling out this knife on the brother, at his slavery. You understand? But the brother, knowing that, this was just an older cat who just trying to show that he tough. And he ain't gonna let no Edomite hurt him. And he gonna defend himself. He trying to be One West. He trying to be like the brothers is in the school. You know what I'm saying? He trying to be tough. You understand? So the brother saw him, like he got this, the bosses talked to him a little bit. And then as the brother was going home, the brother on the slavery, went over to him to, say, hey man, I don't want this to become, animosity between me and you. You know what I'm saying? Me and you should have love for each other. He said before he could even say that, he went over to the brother broke down crying and started hugging him and said, man, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean this, man. This wasn't for you. I didn't pull out that knife for you. I was just showing. He trying to be tough. You know how in the world highs. You know what I'm saying? Like in the world, somebody talk some shit. Yeah, I used to pull out my gun. Like, man, I'll kill them niggas, man. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Just to be tough. Like that's what he was trying to do, but with no wisdom. You know what I'm saying? With no understanding. You know what I'm saying? And this brother who, this cat could have got fired and all that. This brother told the bosses and all that, listen, man, it was just a misunderstanding. Everything's good. I talked to the brother, and this brother felt bad for doing it, man. Like, we out here, but we just got no direction. You know what I'm saying? And I know brothers like that can guide these type of brothers into the right way, because they just out here. You know what I'm saying? They know that these people is our enemies. I want to fight these people for all they doing, but they don't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? They joining some blackity black group. They're going to get them hurt or all this mess. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's really the way we do things is the way everybody should do things. You understand?
That's
it's
right,
the way
sir.
that, how everybody should operate. You understand? And so, you know, Juneteenth is just not the way. You know what I'm saying? All these other ways that they feeding us to go is not the way. All these religions and these groups, they are not the way, man. The Lord said, no man cometh out of Father but by him, cometh unto the Father but by him. Christ is the only way you can get to the Father. The kingdom of heaven, you can only get there through Christ. And when I say kingdom of heaven, I mean peace for our race, man. I mean, when our race is at peace and got authority, and we ain't got to answer to no heathens no more, that's the kingdom of heaven, man. And totally freedom. Something that black people, we don't know, because all of us were born in this slavery, man. But to get real freedom, you got to go through Christ. That's what the kingdom of heaven is. Kingdom of heaven is a rulership, man, right here on the earth. This same place where we in hell in America, this is where the kingdom of heaven is going to be. But we just going to be free. Instead of us asking them for time off, they're going to ask us for vacations. They're going to ask us for days off. They're going to ask us, can they send their kids here? They're going to ask us, can I do this with their wife? And we will tell them yay or nay. We'll tell them no or yes, you can have this time off, or no, you can't have this damn time off. We can make them work every day until they in the grave if we want, depending on the situation. But we will be free, and they will have to answer to us. That's what we all fighting for. That's what we do this for, man. That's what we on these streets for. We could be with our wife and kids, but we want the kingdom. We want that long-term freedom, man. We want long-term rulership. So we sacrifice our joy now and our pleasure now, because once our king come back and destroy our enemies, we're going to have fun for eternity. I know you waiting for that advertisement, Bob.
That's right.
I know you waiting for that advertisement, Bob. You can't see me like you want to see me now, but baby, it's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's coming, and it's going to be forever. We're going to enjoy our family and each other and everything that we've been not getting. Our king said, he that loses life on this side going to gain his life in the kingdom, man. And that's what we fight for. That's what we fight for. So all this Juneteenth garbage and all this other crap that they feed us when we was fighting to stop them from murdering us. They ain't do nothing about that, but they gave you Juneteenth. And you know what black and Hispanics did? We shut our mouth. We shut our mouth like, ooh, Juneteenth. Okay, it's something. No, that's nothing, man.
Yep.
That's nothing. And the problem with black people is that the Christian church then taught us, you know, all these freedom and all our rights and all that. These ain't things worth dying for. These ain't things worth dying for. When our oppressor, he raised his kids totally different.
Yes, he did.
He raised his children to die for what they believe in. To die and kill and fight nonstop for what they believe in. But we've been taught to forgive everybody. We've been taught to turn our cheek and get smacked on both sides. They smack us on both sides. We bend our ass over and get smacked on the ass. They done taught us to just love and forgive and move on and forget about what they did to us. That's our life. You understand? You Christians know it. I done seen the new videos, man. Christians is saying the same things we've been saying forever. You understand? But don't know what to do about it. Or know what to do about it, but know they got to come and be humble and be under us to really do it.
You know, it's amazing. I see that. I be sitting up here, and then I hear him say it, right, sir? And everybody in the whole earth act like they done said something amazing.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I take offense to it.
Good.
I ain't amazed with the cats in the world or say some stuff that we done dropped for years, or that what Commander GEN.YAHANNA has already taught us. They dropping out there like it means something. Actually, me, I get kind of offended, because we've been sacrificing our lives for all this time. I did teaching. Give honor where honor is due, man. Stop playing. Yeah, man. Give the honor to the men of the Lord, man. At least have that much integrity amongst yourself. And that just show you that a lot of these cats out here still want to be Christians and take credit for things they want to do. Man, humble yourself, man. You know where that knowledge came from. You know who said it. You know where you're trying to copy from. At least give that much respect to the men of the Lord who sacrificing things that you don't want to sacrifice because you don't want to give up your money. Shock yourself. I'm leaving it alone. Leave it alone, Jimmy.
No sweat. No sweat. Anybody else? All right. Let's go on. Let's move on.
This past weekend, sir, there was a mixer. You know what I mean? This viral video on Facebook that everybody in the world is talking about how these sisters set up this singles mixer where the sisters get together, you know what I mean, to meet new brothers at a restaurant. 100 sisters showed up, 100 brothers stayed home.
Man, damn right. That's what they get. That's what they get. Listen, let me tell you, that's the hell you get. Because you was trying to go out there and be hoes. That's what you was trying to do. You're trying to hold your tail out, and the brother said, we ain't gonna. Let me tell you something. You know what that do? That let these women know that y'all ain't got the power y'all think y'all got. And anybody chasing y'all funky behinds no more, man. And then you know to get your behind in order. Brothers ain't going for that no more, man. You know what I mean? Out there being funky, being fresh, and being nasty, and being dirty, and being hoes. Brothers ain't dealing with that no more, man. And let me tell you something. Where they get that from? Hold on, pause that, Mariah. Where they get that from? That sounds a little bit familiar.
Good.
I think I know a place that I already teach that kind of stuff right there. Right there, United. I know where that come from. You brothers in the I.S.U.P.K, y'all hold that line, man.
Damn right.
You're going to see the whole earth change in front of your face because of what you're doing for the Lord, man. Go ahead, Mariah.
Damn right.
Kanawakan, sir, we got video.
Come on. It's a beautiful testimony to brothers waking up, man. You understand? Like a black man or Hispanic man, he don't want no whore for life.
Nope.
He don't want no whore forever. Nope. You just temporary. You know what I'm saying? You just a temporary lust because he don't know no better. He'll have you, and then he roll on. He move on. You understand? Now this mixed thing, you understand? Brothers come to this because they looking for a woman. They looking for a wife. And you hoes is common now, man. There's so many of you.
Yeah.
You don't know God created you to outnumber the men. Women naturally outnumber men. Now, what, 10-1 or more?
Yeah.
That's the natural order. But listen to this. Because of all the black men and Hispanic men that's been murdered and put in prison, y'all outnumber us now probably, if I was to guess, about 30-1. About 30-1. So brothers got women and they got bad women. And you classy, big butt, dime hoes, you everywhere. You everywhere. And so now you go to this mixer. A brother ain't gotta go and be subject to you trying to, like the brother said, be whores at this mixing party. They'll stay home because they got a bad woman, man. And they can get another bad woman, but he ain't you in this mixing party. You go to the grocery store. It's dimes in grocery stores high.
Yes, sir.
Woo-wee. You know what I'm
sir.
saying? I be in places that I don't even think of, and it be you know, the baddest joint. Tyler Bob cuss me out all the time. Take a picture. You know what I'm saying? Take a picture. Because it's just, our women are so extraordinary, man. It's so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? My other rib said, you know what? I'm going to start doing what you do. She said, I'm going to see a guy and start complimenting him right in front of you to your face, just like you do. I said, oh, I'm sorry, baby. It just come out. It just come out my mouth. Because beautiful Israelite women are everywhere.
Yeah.
And you don't have to get no whore no more. It's so many of them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? There's so many of them, brothers, man. You ain't got to be emasculated. You ain't got to let them chump you no more. It's ridiculous, man. What the hell is wrong with what's his name? What's his name? Michael B. Jordan. What's wrong with him? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be belittled by some whore. There's so many Steve Harvey daughters. There's so many of them out there. And there's good ones out there too, you die. There's good ones out there. Now you may have to go a little extra, go somewhere you don't usually go because they quiet and they shy and they don't party like that. You ain't gonna see them in the club. You ain't gonna see them at the fly scene or the scenes where the party's at. You're gonna catch them picking up some milk from the damn grocery market. You're gonna catch them, in a little flea market getting some vegetables. Check out them chicks, man. I go to them flea markets and I see when they picking up them vegetables, trying to be healthy. Them chicks with them strawberries, you know what I'm saying? She get a little watermelon or something. You better look at them. They going home to no man sometimes. You understand? And boy, they sweet. You understand? So, the times have changed, man.
Yeah.
We set the narrative, black man, Hispanic man,
right.
Native American Indian man.
Right.
We set the narrative. And if we came together in the same mind with the I.S.U.P.K under the Most High, we'll change our women, man.
Damn right. Dude.
All them hoes, there was them 100 hoes at the damn mixed party. They will make a good party the next time.
Yeah.
Because they come under order under us because they know what we want and what we expect. We can change them, man. We can change them. Slot.
You know what I always want to do? Do brothers ever just tell these chicks no? Do they ever just do ever die? Mariah? I mean, y'all a little bit close to this generation. Do cats ever tell these chicks no? You just tell a daggone girl no, like no, I ain't with that. No, tell them no. Do I reject these women, man? Reject these hoes? Do they ever reject the whores out here? Let me tell you something. That adds to your masculinity when you tell a woman no, I ain't doing. No, I'm cool. I'm good. Take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Add something to you, man. Learn how to say no to these women sometimes. You understand? I'm giving them everything they want. Everybody will smile on their damn face all the time. Man, look, no, I'm cool. Sis, I holler. You take care of yourself, baby girl. I'm gone. Tell them no. You understand? Build your manhood up, man.
Damn right.
Have some courage. Once again, stop pumping that pink lemonade Kool-Aid. All right, then that's it, sir.
No swear, you touching on something wonderful, man. Like it'll give you a feeling of masculinity that you ain't never felt before.
Yeah.
When you could turn down some hoe that think she a dime because she got a ton of work done and a ton of fake stuff. Like I ain't familiar with all this, but I heard about all the edges, the fake edges and the fake hair and the fake parts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know it when I see it, but of course I hear women talk about it. Oh, she got some horrible edges. I said, what the hell is an edge? Break that down. What am I seeing? What's wrong with her? You know what I'm saying? They break it down and all the fakeness and all of this and that. I said, damn, that ain't real. And it's amazing because they do all this to try to get a man, right? But brothers, you got the power, man. You got the power. Don't give them the power. Control yourself, man. That's all it takes.
Yep.
Is controlling yourself.
Yep.
You understand? And so that's that. I'm done with it. Next.
It says new video shows 13-year-old boy had hands up when shot by Chicago police.
Let's read it.
Wakan. A new video of a 13-year-old boy, black teen who was gunned down by.
Did we show the mixed party that you was talking about? Okay, let's before we move on, let's look at the mixed party that the brothers brought out. With these sisters, they scheduled a party. It's like a meet and greet. I think I know women used to do that speed dating where they go sit with men, a man and a woman sit and they talk to each other. Then it switch. Then the next man sit with the next woman and they talk and they figure out who they like the best and all that. That's that speed dating or crap or whatever they do.
If I could, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is all this? Like, are you kidding me, man? Like, okay, this ain't going to my brain. Like, I guess I'm from the old school where if I see a sister I like, I'm gonna holler at you.
Good.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to come at you, see what's going on, put my thing down. If you won't take it, that's cool. There's all this other stuff going on. I ain't getting it. Like, I'm not getting it. I don't understand. I guess maybe I'm just old, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch. Listen, this technology world, this technology is really clipping all the back in the one we used to step to a woman and speak with our mouth and say, hey, sis, hey, how you doing? The online, everything is online. So they were setting up, I don't know if they still doing it, but they were setting up little meetings with the speed dating online. We're going to be here. It's going to be a speed dating session. Go ahead.
That's what this is. It was a singles mixer where,
Wow.
but the thing is, the sisters set it up.
Right.
You know what I mean? They set it up, and the brothers just decided not to show up.
And so all the 100 sisters, they say, plus maybe, set up this old meet and greet, speed dating or whatever, they mingle with men. They want to get with 100 men and talk to each other and get to know each other and maybe walk out of there with some dates. Have some dates and maybe get to know a good brother or get to know a good sister and have a date. But brothers is a shortage. That's what that proves also, that there's a shortage of men. 100 sisters and no man show up. Why? Because they in prison and they in the grave. You understand? And they in the grave. Go ahead, G'day.
If I could, sir, Officer I.S.U.P.K brought out something so heavy at camp a couple months ago. It is 90,000 more women than men in Philadelphia alone.
Now we found out how many men are in Philadelphia. You can compare the ratio. Like women and poor sisters, man. There's so many of them that are lonely and ain't got nobody, never. You know what I'm saying? And don't know how to get nobody, because America done taught them that if he got a woman, he can't be yours. I can't do that to her. Well, it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. So they remain lonely. I know when I was growing up, I remember they said women that was 40-something years old. I think I was in my late 20s, maybe early 30s. They say 40-year-old women and plus had nice homes and good slaveries and making money and cars, but could not get a man. And they wanted men. And they was looking for men. And when we first started going to D.C., one of them tried to get me. When we first going to D.C., there was a sister named Carolyn that used to put us up. She had a comfortable home too. She used to feed us and let us roll. Now she had a girlfriend, dark-skinned chick that was pursuing me aggressively. But I just wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't feeling it all the way. So I never gave it a full-out play, but everybody was nice to each other. But I think after a while, she got the hint that she wasn't my type, but I understood that her and types like her, and she was at, they had good slavery and cars and all that. But those types were looking for men and just couldn't find the right man. But wanted a man to share their homes with and to spend that money on. And hell, I would have liked the money and the spending on and the luxury, but I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to make her think that I was interested and I know I wasn't. We was out there for a different mission.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I didn't want to persuade her and disrespect my king. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so,
General, y'all did that mission, and I mean that's once again. You see what the general just said. You got to have some heart to tell a woman no. To reject her. If you know it ain't right, leave it alone, man. But the general just showed y'all how you do it. You know what I mean? Exactly how you do it. His mission wasn't for that. And he didn't want to disrespect his king. Remember that. Remember what he just said to you. He gave you game on how to be a righteous man of the Lord. You understand? And not capitulate to these sisters. She tried to throw it at him, put a whole full force into it. And he rejected it because he knew that wasn't his mission at the time. So he had to let it go. You know what I mean? That's total discipline, man. That he just gave y'all on how to deal with the situation that day. I ain't gonna say no more, sir. I'm leave it alone.
No sweat.
I'm gonna leave it alone, sir.
No sweat. Let's see that video.
Got on the one con.
Singles mixer. And only women showed up. Went to a singles mixer. And only women showed up.
At home. And even these sisters in the hip hop world that claim to be something at home, they totally different. It's a game. It's a show.
They're saying no sounds. Oh, you got it? Okay.
It's a game. It's a show. It ain't real. And the Lord pushing the narrative in this earth to where now men are rejecting that type of woman, man. I mean, even the one they had on the video right there, you could look at her. She got her shirt tied up under her breast, pushing her breast up. You know what I mean? Brothers don't want that no more, man. You understand? They don't want that no more. Because if you can't respect yourself in the way you look, how the hell you going to respect me? You understand me? What you going to teach my daughters and my kids? Huh? To be like that? Don't a man want his daughter outside looking like that. You understand? I bet if her father seen it, she'd untie that thing real fast and be like this here. Trying to straighten up something. Come on, man. That's done as dead. That's why them brothers didn't come in no more, man. That time is over. Brothers, just stand strong on it, man. Reject them, man. And you have a bunch of other women, in your stable that's righteous, ready to get down with you, you know what I mean, and make you a family to hold on. Lead them where they at. Right.
No sweat. And they common now. Like the women with the big breasts and shirt tied up under the breast, that's common.
Yep.
There's so many of them, man. And brothers, I mean, when I first started going to D.C., them D.C. women was bad, right? But I noticed the brothers in D.C. ain't respond to them like I was. They walk up and like, damn. And you know how you look over at a brother to see if he see what you see. Them brothers in D.C. was not sweating these women, man. To where I had to start checking myself. I said, damn. You see, brother, you see? Oh, that ain't nothing to you? Shit, I'm sorry. I had to, you know what I'm saying? What the hell is wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so common. They so common, man. And brothers, once again, is waking up, let alone what we fighting. And once again, in the prison, we in the grave. And then a lot of these sodomites. Then you got the sodomites. So it's really a shortage of men. You understand? Really a shortage of real. After I.S.U.P.K, we might be the only men. Mm-hmm. Maybe about a handful in the church, maybe a handful in the Muslim mosque, you know what I'm saying?
Come.
It's just a handful of us compared to the plethora of women here. So it's just, you know what I'm saying? Brothers got women. They half these women talking about they don't want to share, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to, I ain't dealing with no man with no another woman.
Holla.
You know what I'm saying? And well, then, you're going to be lonely. You're going to be a lonely chick.
Holla.
You understand? Because it ain't enough of us to go around. And we got to keep our race going. We got to keep the families going. You understand? So, you know what I'm saying? They go to this thing, 100 women deep, beautiful women probably. Beautiful and nice. And, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't enough men to make it to this one. It ain't enough men to make it to this one. You know what I mean? That's saying something. You know what I mean? So that was it. You want to say something, Mariah?
Colonel McCon, sir, if I could, sir. What's so heavy about this is a few things, sir. One is that a lot of brothers, man, we call what did they say, They said, what was men doing when this was happening? Some sister said, what was men doing when this was happening?
The party.
Right. Said,
so where are those videos or when they talking and saying stuff?
Oh, if I could, sir. People online was like, oh, so what was y'all men doing while this was going on? Some brothers was like, I was playing the game. I was asleep.
Ignoring y'all nasty hoes. That's what we doing. And that's got to be said, man. Don't listen, man. Don't tell them like it is. We ignoring y'all nasty hoes.
Right.
Like, we tired of being around hoes, man. I don't want my son getting no hoe.
Yeah, I mean,
I know his life's gonna be hell. Fights, shootings, in jail over a hoe.
God, let alone just his emotions and hurting his heart. It's gonna hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And so they say, and his woman then broke him off nice, then broke him off proper. He was good. You know what I'm saying? To where now, some people after they love their woman in the world, they want to smoke a cigarette. Some cats. After they woman, they want to, probably go play a video game or something like that. That's how they relax after they deal with their woman. That's where they was at. You know what I'm saying? I was with my woman. I was playing the game, man. I went for a walk. I walked my dog. I was playing with my dog, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just ain't make it. And they like, well, where y'all at? I'm showing you all this. You don't want none of this here. Look behind me. You don't want none of that. You don't want none of that. You don't see none of this. None of this here. Well, hell, we've been seeing it for decades all over the TV and streets. You know what I'm saying? You're nothing special anymore. These hoes ain't nothing special. You know what I'm saying? And they not loyal. You understand? They not loyal. They come a dime a dozen. You understand? There are good girls just as bad as you that ain't got it on full advertisement, but you know they got it. They covered up, but you know they got it. You understand? And they good girls. You understand? They in the market buying a dozen eggs. You understand? They in the market buying groceries for the house. You understand? That's who you want to follow. You know what I'm saying? You want to bump into her in the line. Oh, excuse me, baby. You want to get in front of me? I only got you only got a couple things. You want to go ahead? Oh, thank you. Oh man, where you from? You know what I'm saying? And you get it on from there. You understand that?
That's how it's done, Jitto. That's how you do it.
We trying to put them on
game.
I'm
trying to put y'all on game,
you know
man.
Yeah,
man.
You ain't got to get the hoochie. You understand? You know.
The general trying to teach you how to hunt a little bit. Yeah, I mean, trying to hunt a little bit. It's crazy. I don't know.
You was gonna say something around somebody there.
Kind of one concert, if I may. The water for everything that y'all was bringing out too, if I could. And a lot of brothers, nobody is saying this. No, besides the I.S.U.P.K. Nobody's saying this, that maybe brothers is working because they got child support.
Yeah,
maybe brothers got real life things. Maybe that ugly girl took your man. Maybe that older sister took your man, like General Commander GEN.YAHANNA said. Like maybe brothers is okay without you. You know what I mean? Like they asking, oh, where's all the brothers at? Well, maybe you had that brother on child support.
Yeah.
Maybe he would have came if he didn't have to work. Maybe the game in his household is just better, more relaxing.
Yeah.
Why come to some place where there's a 50-50 chance of you getting hurt? You gonna go there, oh, damn, shorty, what's up? And then 9 months later, 10, 11 months later, child support. Yeah. Well, how much do you make, sir, Mr. Hampton? How much do you make? And then, why go through that?
Right.
When you can chill and relax. And then you got the sodomism over there. When you was partying with the sodomite, when he was your best friend, you wasn't worried about the singles mixer. But then when the singles mixer come, now you wonder all the men that you just partied with him last night. He was looking for another man. It's so much stuff that go into it that y'all just brung out, sir.
Sure.
If I may, nobody's saying besides the I.S.U.P.K. that brothers is tired of the same thing. Brothers got stuff to do. And then and a sister told me this in the world. She said, man, an ugly woman could take a bad B woman in the second and could take a bad B man in the second and keep him. And then she went on to elaborate to say, where did he go when he's tired of her? Where's the food always at when he's tired of her? Because the ugly woman knows she ain't got it like that, but she gonna be there because she ain't got it like that. And then through COVID, I mean, damn, the Lord plagued the earth. Where is he going? Where is he going when he can't see you? Where is he going when you have an attitude? Where is he going when the money ain't enough? He's going to her. I mean, and she ain't saying nothing. She letting him, even if she got an attitude and he go back to his pretty woman, when he go back to her is no problem. I mean, it's like, I hate to say it, it just adds up. It just makes sense, sir, that by now it would be nobody to come to you because of child support, because of homosexuality, because of other women willing to not be so aggressive and destructive to a man's lifestyle. Besides the fact of his lifestyle that where you got to work, there's multiple things that will make a man not be there.
Yeah.
And then there's you. That's the last part, sir. He ain't there because you there. Everybody knows you. You're the potential problem. He's not there because the potential death threat is there. What about the women that get men killed? What about the women that say, I'm going to call my brother, I'm going to call my dad, call my uncle, call my cousin, nigga. Well, what about those women? Those women is at the singles meet. What about the women that's going to call your other woman and say, this nigga here with me, something, and now it's an issue. It's, you could go
try to fight your woman, you know what I'm saying?
Mariah, you didn't. I don't want to keep talking about this subject here because I just ignore these chicks. But one time, man, I was with one of my sons and he had this chick we met. And I asked a question. I said, are you the kind of sister who call their family and get all kind of stuff started?
Y'all smart about you
outside, sis. And you know what she said, Mariah? She said, I used to be. And when she said she used to be, I looked at her, and in my mind, I said, I cannot wait till my son gets rid of her. I was like, good God Almighty. I said, because she's going to be problems. Because when she said it, she's still that kind of a sister. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. Nobody got time for that, man. That's why it's good, man, too. And that's why the protocol that we got in school is a very excellent protocol for brothers and sisters.
That's right.
That 6 month to a year rule. Because it really take away the lust off the table. The lust of the sex. And you really got to get to know the person. They got to get to know you before anything can happen. You understand what I'm saying? It takes it off the table. And that's an excellent thing. It's what they don't have in the world. But it's once again, I say brothers of the world being weak because you weak because of your lust. You got to be able to now learn how to reject a sister and take the sex off the table from the very beginning and really see what she about. Let her see what's about what you about. You know what I mean? And see if y'all now compatible. You understand? That's how it's supposed to be done. But man, this stuff out here today is crazy, man. All right, Mariah, I don't know. You want to go to the next story, sir?
Well, just if I could piggyback off of y'all, you know, and all them old quote unquote bad bitches, you understand? Brothers know that you represent stress. You represent problems.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You represent anguish. And men we tired of the bull, man. We tired of going through all the stuff that Mariah brought out, all the stuff that Haas brought out, your diet. We just tired of the stress from a lot of you bad bitches. And listen, and you ain't got to get no ugly bitch, ugly woman. You know what I'm saying? There's some women that might not be dimes, might not be the full package that everybody like and expect, like you loving hip hop and all that crap. But she's okay. She's a cutie out there. And she want to cook for you and want to feed you all the goddamn time. And just want to, whenever you want some loving, she's there and want to give it to you all the time. So much that you say, baby, you got to slow down. Hold on, I got to go to camp. You know what I'm saying? Let me, I got a class tonight. God damn it. And you know what I'm saying? There's women out here that's willing to give a man everything he wants and needs. And she ain't got her shirt tied up under a big ass breast. You know what I'm saying? She ain't walking around like these quote unquote bad bitches, you understand? And she ain't full of stress all the time. You know what I'm saying? She ain't, you know, once again, she ain't going to get you robbed. You understand? And somebody on here said these mixers is like the OnlyFans parties. You understand? From what I heard about OnlyFans, your guy got to fill me in, but I heard OnlyFans was damn near the new prostitution ring. Or something like that. So Negroes know they sitting up in here in the mixers thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to cost a little bit because these hoes ain't loyal. Go ahead, you guys.
If I could, sir, that was one of my first thoughts. I said, y'all hoes got time to take off from y'all busy OnlyFans schedules to go to a mixer?
So OnlyFans, they look at OnlyFans and what they sending donations to them or something like that. And they showing themselves on the screen or something like
$19.99 or $40.
Huh?
Between $19.99 and $40.
God.
That's what they charge.
Huh? For what?
For pictures, sir.
I want a picture.
That's for the picture.
This for a picture.
Who the hell want a picture? See, that's what I mean. Like, come on, God damn it. Come on, are y'all kidding me, man?
I saw a Black Ink episode, and the chick that on Black Ink, another chick who couldn't stand her went and found her whole OnlyFans profile and brought all her pictures in the work and said, yeah, y'all don't know she want to come at me, but check all these out. Start throwing her pictures on the floor in front of everybody. Said she all over the internet, naked and this and that and this and that. And I guess she was figured out. She just said, well, that's what I do. I love my body, so I want to show my body, and that's just on me. I said, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what they do it, you know what I mean? And once they get discovered or exposed, I guess they just go out all out. Because I think on the show, she actually came, she came out, she went in the back on the show on TV and then came out naked. Just to show everybody, I ain't scared to show my body. This bitch trying to shame me. I'm going to show her that I ain't shamed at nothing. On the damn TV. I said, dang, I guess this is what we done become. You know what I'm saying? So a room full of that, you know, black men and Hispanic men in the world, they'll have sex with you, but they ain't going all out their way. They ain't coming out knowing they got to buy a bunch of drinks on you at the mixer party and feed you and all that. They ain't coming out here. You got to come to them now. Black men, take a stand. Go ahead.
Listen, I ain't never, ever chased the sister in my life. I'm gonna tell you straight from the get. I never did. I put it out there and try to bait you. You know what I mean? Throw a G at you, but I ain't never chasing. Now, these brothers got to stop, man. And contrary to popular belief, the men set the tone in this nation. A lot of people want to try to say other things, but we set the tone in the nation, man. We ain't taking it no more. You want to holler about different things. We set the tone in the nation of Israel and the nation amongst us, man. We set that tone. And we ain't taking that kind of stuff no more, whether you like it or not. If you really want to say something, be about something, you focus on changing you. Focus on your change. I focus on my change and becoming a different brother. That's why I detest them things that's going on right now. I hate it because I focus on a change on me to give it to my old self. Instead of open your mouth and not being careful what you say. Focus on your change. That's what you do. If you're a sister, focus on not being a hoe. Focus on being a righteous sister like the Bible says. You got many examples in the Bible of a righteous sister. You focus on that. And for the brothers, you focus on being a strong warrior for the Lord, man. Like how GEN.YAHANNA said, he gave a perfect example. So the sister was coming at him. And he said he wasn't there for that. He was there for the work of the Lord and didn't want to shame his king. You focus on that. And by doing that, we're going to build a righteous kingdom. And the right brother going to marry the right sister because it ain't about the worldly stuff you see out here, man. You understand me? Focus on you and change you. Be careful what you say, but focus on you. You understand? I'm going to leave it alone, bro. I'm saying no more.
No, sir. General Cabal says somebody they didn't switched it to a white boy summer. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like because black men ain't running after you hoes no more, that you going after Edomites now. You going after the oppressor now. I don't know what it is, but y'all can elaborate on it.
Holla. They can go ahead on holla. I'm good. That's what I say. Go ahead on holla. If you want to run after another nation because brothers ain't chasing you, I see you later. I'm good. I'm straight.
I done heard the stories about you sisters with these white boys, and these white boys is racist in your relationship, and you still with them. And they calling you slave and nigga and all that, and you still with them. Go ahead, you die.
And if I could, sir, to tell you a story that happened at the Juneteenth, I was in the car and I bought it and calmed me down. Couple sisters walked past with they Edomite husbands, looking like had the straw hats on, looking like Ricky Williams, like they got bought off auction. General,
God damn,
it was rough. But the sisters now are doing that because, of course, Lori Harvey left Michael B. Jordan for Jack Harlow. Now they calling in the white boy summer. So.
Mariah.
And if I may too, sir, just to mention the Juneteenth in this story right here, a lot of these same bras was at that Juneteenth. A lot of these hoes, I was telling this last week? I was saying, did I get caught up on them whores that's in that blackity black thing, man? We seen some sister had a head wrapped. I mean, had everything that you would have thought she should have had, except she completely had a whole everything tight so her behind could show. And it was just like, don't get caught up in that, man. That's another thing that they doing. That old blackity black, I'm a queen, but I'm a hoe on the low. It's like they was there at that Juneteenth too, doing the same thing, dressed up with the hair wrap, but just shirt a little bit tight, dress extra tight.
Instead of Erykah Badu shit. You know what I mean?
Count on one con.
Raps in the dress. But boy, she done been through the whole rap industry. She ran through everybody.
Count on one con.
She got high and ran down the street butt naked.
Count on one con. And if I could, sir, it was just amazing. And you just, and I'm not sure if y'all seen this too. Few sisters was just bending over like they dropped something out. And I don't know if I just kept seeing that, but it was just too much to show.
On purpose.
Count on one con. And in dresses with head wraps on and blackity black dashiki, but dressed tight. And it's noticeable that what sisters is doing today.
You know what, Mariah? They do that because brothers is looking and watching. When they look up and see brothers scowl and they face at them, like giving them a dirty look, they'll stop. Like that behavior is a taught behavior because they learned that it works for men. Because they know men hardly can really control their lust when it comes to a woman. If you start scowling at them, looking like that, you nasty. I mean, they'll stop doing those things. Once again, it go back to the brother. You got to have some strength, man. You know what I mean? Learn how to start reject. They do that because the normal brother gonna go, oh, man, get out of that mask. Oh, she might got something. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, she for the streets. Ain't that what y'all say all the time? She for the streets? Ain't that word? She for the streets? They say she for the streets? Well, that's what she doing. She telling you that, man. Once again, man, if every brother and every sister focus on themselves to get themselves right, man, we'll build a very righteous nation. You understand? And we'll build families. And let me tell you something. This is a direct plot that was given to us by our oppressor. Because at one time, the family structure we had was the greatest thing that we had was the family structure. And they effectively destroyed that. We got to get that back. And the way you get it back is everybody work on themselves, learn how to change themselves. You know what I mean? And come together as a nation, but come together as a family, man. You know what I mean? And teach your kids something different than what's already out here. So that's it.
No sweat.
Right.
Can I get Proverbs 6:25? Proverbs 6:25, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing to hear. It's a good thing to hear that black men, Hispanic men, you know, we being able to not, you know, be led by these black women. A lot of us still got it bad. You understand? But because there's such a shortage of us, and because of the I.S.U.P.K, and they're out here, that word is going out. You know what I'm saying? The word of the Lord is going out from us, man. I hear it in the entertainment world, the political world. I hear the things we say being said by people who only could get that from us.
Yep.
You understand? And so you doing the job, and you waking brothers up, man. And brothers is just getting fed up with all these dime holes. You know what I'm saying? This got all the authority. You know what I mean? Them brothers that have went to that mixer, they would have been under them women would have been in charge. You understand? They would have been in there trying to cater to them and trying to please them to get them. You understand? And them women in there, they probably was master manipulators. You understand? But when they see men don't show up, they know they got to change the game now. They know that they there for men, and the men don't want them. They know now they got to find out what the men like. Why didn't they show up? That's what they was asking, right? Where was y'all? Where was the men? Where was y'all? They got to find out what y'all want then. If y'all don't want this, then what do you want? Because we got to have another party and be whatever they want, because they want you. Believe it or not. Don't fall for that crap where they didn't turn lesbian and went to each other. They want a man. You understand? They want a man. And they only with other women because of their lust. And even with them other women, they got to get things that you really got. You know what I'm saying? To play with. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, they want babies and all that. You understand? So they want a man. They just been taught by that church. They got to control the man. They got to make the man do this and make the man do that. And they got a whole list of things that they won't settle for. That word settle, that's a satanic word. Well, I can't settle. I can't just settle for anything. This is my priority. They say make a list. This is my priorities and what I'm looking for in a man. And that old nigga Kevin Samuel used to tell them hoes, listen, you ain't worth that. What you do for a living? How big are you? How much you weigh? How tall are you? Do you consider yourself from a 1 to 10? What do you consider yourself? Not a 7. Don't he used to do some shit? Not a 7. So hoes go to 7 just to be in the middle. He said, "What are you? Are you 1 to 6, or you consider yourself 8 to a dime?" And they used to tell him, "Well, I consider myself 8." And he's looking at him on the screen saying, "No, sweetie, sorry, you're not an 8. And how tall are you? How much you weigh? Ooh. And you want a 6-figure man? You know what I'm saying? So you don't know why should a 6-figure man pick you? You know, it's other women out there that's 9s and real 10s and making a lot more money. If he had to choose between them and you know, what do you think he should choose? But I'm still good. And how many kids you got? I only got 3. 3? And you want this type of man? He used to bring them to reality. You understand? Bring them to reality. Now, a lot of his things, you know, he was off. He thought a man got to cut that hair unless you're going to be poor forever or something else. He was assimilated in America, but he knew the black women had a damn problem. You understand? And thought too highly of themselves. You bitches better stop that old settle talk. You're going to settle. You better settle for any man that's gonna love you. You understand? I had this debate with sisters recently, man, who think a woman that got a good slavery and they can afford to pay for the house and the cars, they shouldn't just have a man that ain't got no job.
Well, this shit, it's like, fuck you then. I don't take slave for the game. Fuck you. You take your money, your car, your house. Take your ass where the hell you want to go. Fuck you. You and your dildo, y'all go find that business.
You plug that shit in.
Fuck you. I go find somebody else.
Damn right.
Like, who got to kiss your behind because you got money in the house and the car?
Right.
Man, that's you.
Right.
I go find me somebody else.
Damn right.
Like, it ain't all about you, man. God. Like, these sisters out here crazy, so I can get on.
Right. Listen, and I told them same sisters, listen, I don't give a damn. Listen, if she like him and he like her and they in love and he doing what she want, even if it's just physical, he around that house, he's a man in that house that she need. He should buy him anything he wants. She should spend all the money on him and feed him and do that, and don't require him to bring some income in. You understand? His presence there is payment enough.
Yep.
His presence there is earning her money and her finances.
Yep.
Oh, she just gonna be some lonely broad with plugging in everything every day. That's her boyfriend every damn day. When he can be there being a man to her, man. Being a full-out man to her. Buy him his clothes, man. He need clothes, get it. He hungry, feed him. He want to hold the car, give him the goddamn car. You understand? Now, the only thing I would say is you should find a U.P.K man to do that to and to spend that money on. That's your best thing in the world. You understand? But if you got a man already, don't force him to go work at McDonald's or go do some BS job. You understand? If you can afford the bills, you can afford the house, just because the church told you he should be doing something, you threatening him and giving him ultimatums, don't do that. You understand? Spend your money on him. He deserve it, man. He deserve it. Because when the bad guy come in, when the enemy come in, he'll put his life on the line for you.
Yeah, right.
You understand? Job or no job. Salakia. Go ahead, Marah.
Go ahead. Marah. Go ahead, Marah. Go ahead, Marah. Go ahead.
Sir. If I may, this is a quote, Commanding General Yohanna, man. The men in the I.S.U.P.K, they won't even touch you. They won't touch you at all until they, know for sure that this is what they're going to do, that they're going to guide you and, everything that's required of them. When Commander General Yohanna said that on when y'all did that interview with that church, that battle, that was so heavy because that is true, sir. Like men in the I.S.U.P.K won't even touch a woman until he, until the time is right where he ready to do those things and commit himself to that sister to guide her and give her everything that she needs. When these sisters out here, they ain't really prepared for that, which is why they which is why they need a man.
Right.
Because if I could bring this out in this video, because of what the I.S.U.P.K says and how men really are, I want y'all to notice something, sir. In this video, look at the dresses. Now, when women go to the club, we know the dress it seems like the dress is the last option for them to wear. But if you could see this video, sir, look at how many dresses it is, which shows you that the man chooses and the man is the one who really calls the shots, because these 100 women showed up to get a man in a dress and not dress, completely like a whore. If I may, sir, if I could play it,
they
sir.
ain't had a Daisy Dukes on, right?
Count on one con. I'm gonna play it, sir.
Good.
I'm gonna try to pause it. 1 dress, 2 dress, 3 dress. 4. If you seen a woman in the green, 4, 5. The sisters in the back had on dresses, 6. I mean, everybody, 7. The one in the white woman, like look how many dresses these sisters showed up to get a man in a dress, which proves what the I.S.U.P.K has been saying. If you really want a man, You have to submit to that man. A man don't want no hoe, just like you were saying, sir. A man don't want that. And you know, and if I could, even at the Blackity Black events, they show up in dresses. All them sisters I was speaking about had on dresses. Dresses everywhere that we saw, hair wrap and dress, because really we choose what the standard is.
Mm-hmm.
And these women showing up to get a man, not in what they wear to the club, not what they wear to have sex with a man. They try and they so mad. Now, normally if this would happen, it would be like, oh, where was the man? That ain't no big deal. They wouldn't even post it. But it's something they was offended. Somebody was offended that no men showed up to get them.
I'm all right with them dresses. Were they skin tight?
Count on one con, sir.
Some of them dresses be skin tight.
Count on one con.
We take the fact that they got a dress on, but you can put a dress on that's modest to where, you know, it can show that you're a woman, but they ain't got to see all your goods too. You know what I mean? So there's ways. I guess we're making progress. I guess is what you're saying, right? You know what I mean? They had a dress on, all right, good, but they still was skin tight, but they had a dress on. So the next thing is now to get a woman with a dress that's modest to where it ain't skin tight, but it's you know, it shows that you're a woman, but ain't got to show all your business. You know what I mean? I guess that's the next level we got to get to, right? Real fast. I know we're going to get over the time. It's 11 o'clock, so I want to bring out one quick thing about these brothers and these women, man. And the reason why I say this, man, it's real heavy, man, but this topic is coming out. And I say all the time, my brother, I've been saying tonight about brothers of the Kool-Aid and being afraid of your woman not having no heart and rejecting a woman. Back when I used to be in law enforcement, right, I remember one time it was a Friday night, I had a robbery call. Robbery, pointed gun, something. I get to 46th and Market. And I see a young boy fit the same flash as the robber, right? So I pull up on him, got the car. I said, yo. He looked at me. I said, come here. And I'm ready to run because I'm thinking, okay, the cat gonna run. Young boy came to me. And I see the gun in his pocket. I see it. He got his head in his pocket and I see the damn gun. So he get close to me and I don't think he was really thinking. So I jammed his hand. I took my hand and jammed his hand in the pocket. He had his hand in his pocket. I jammed it. And when I did that, I guess he must have realized, oh shit, I'm trying to run. But he was done by the time I had him. And he was trying to fight me, right? And I had been, let me tell you something. That's why I say it's everything to be in these classes in I.S.U.P.K. Because by that time, I was well into the classes with Commander GEN.YAHANNA, GEN.YAHANNA. And in my head, all I could know was this was still my brother. Like, yeah, he's doing some wrong shit. He's still a brother. And I can't just hurt this cat. And that was in my mind as I'm dealing with this cat. Like, you don't understand, it was in my brain. So what I did was I jammed the gun in the hand. I picked the young buck up, got him up in the air, standing in one hood of my car, and I laid on top of him. He was squirming. I wasn't going to let him go nowhere. All I said was 46th and Market. 46th and Market. And cars came flying in, right? So I locked the young buck up, right? He had a 25 automatic with the bullets in the backwards. Now, y'all go figure. This cat wasn't no criminal. He wasn't no sticker boy. He ain't know what the hell he was doing. And I kind of peeped the vibe from him. So we get to talking. I'm like, yo, what is this, man? And he said, man. He said, damn, man, my baby mom, man. She all on my head. You know, I ain't got no money, no job. She all on me, make me feel like I'm less than a man, man. I ain't got no money. So I had to come out here trying to rob somebody, get some money, man. Show I'm a man. Like, that was his words to me. And brother, I felt like SHIT locking him up. Like I felt like, damn, why I had to go get this cat? And my mind is like, damn, why? Hell. Like I'm like really confounded over this here, right? So by the time his court case came up, I had got injured, right, on my gig. So they was calling me. I had a ton of court cases, man. I mean, I had a ton. It got to the point to where the DA's office started calling me to come to court. And I said, I can't. I'm injured. You got to call my lawyer. And he was one of the ones. And I'm going to tell you right now, I thank the Most High that happened because I think about him a lot, even now. And I hope and pray that he got that second chance and didn't go back in the streets again. But I do know he only did that there because that woman got on his nerves. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I say be careful on how you choose a woman. Learn how to reject these women out here sometimes, man. She pressured him to go out there and stick that person up. He did that. And he told me that's why he did it. He didn't want to come out there. He didn't want to do it, but she was in his head all the time. In his head all the time. Y'all brothers got to learn how to be strong out there, man. And learn how to reject some stuff out there, man. And tell them no, God damn it.
No sweat. You on it. You touching on it. I got a million stories with women pressuring men into doing something simple, fighting their neighbors and all type of mess. They ain't got no proof or nothing, but just mad at some neighbor, telling them, man, well, they that's them. I know that's them. They ain't got no proof that they the ones doing this thing she mad at. But on her man, in his head and in his ears, I know that's them. They don't like us. I see the way they look. He ended up fighting the neighbor. You know what I'm saying? And never had no proof that the neighbor actually did this thing that she mad at. You know what I'm saying? So once again, like General Haas is bringing out, be strong, Akim. Be strong. You can control the narrative, man. What we really need is for every black man, Hispanic man, Native American man to come into the I.S.U.P.K and really be trained on how to handle these women. And you can take these chicks. Do you like them chicks with them dresses and pretty and dime pieces? You can come up in here and learn how to go back out there and transform their whole world. You can transform their whole world. Having the Spirit of the Lord in you, you can understand the mind of these women and the mind of brothers too. And you can damn near manipulate that mind into serving the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And to being obedient. If you come up in here right and get trained, you understand, you can do it. Listen, I think about if I let Satan get in my mind, I can go out in this world and be richer than any of these pastors out here. Because I totally understand the mind of the man and woman. You understand? And our people, we follow any goddamn thing, man.
Yeah.
Anything. You understand? So I thank the Lord, you know what I'm saying, that at least with the truth, we can use that power that we got from the Spirit of the Lord to try to convince our brothers and sisters to actually serve the Lord and to actually do the right thing.
That's right, sir.
And I know we took up the whole the Blackwatch tonight on one topic, but the Lord, the brothers needed this, man. Brothers must have needed this out here that's listening to us, man. Take these gems and these advice from the priests and prophets of the Lord and go out and be a man. Don't let no women manipulate you, man. And understand that these women is seeking us. I know they got the big, beautiful behinds and they bad and they pretty and them lips is sweet and skin cocoa like butter. You understand? And they beautiful. Our women is the most beautiful women on earth, brothers. But listen, they are looking for you just as much as you looking for them. So have some discipline, have some fortitude, and you can get these same women that you want, but you can get the ones that's going to serve you right, man, and be correct. So if it's nothing else.
Can I say one last thing, General?
Get down, General.
And I'm going to say this one last thing, but this is back off of what General Mayak just said. The Bible says that they hunt for the precious souls. You understand? The scriptures say that, man. I'm trying to find it right now. Salakia.
I never went to Proverbs, did I? Salakia. I think it might be Proverbs 6. It sounds familiar.
Damn. Where's that scripture at? Hunting for the precious souls. I think it's in Ezekiel.
Ezekiel?
I think so, sir.
That's what.
I believe it's Proverbs 6 and 26, for by the means of a whorish woman.
No, that's not it.
Oh yeah, Ezekiel come.
Yeah, no, it's one in Ezekiel. Not that one. Not that one. No, not that one. It's another one, and it's in Ezekiel. We talk about they hunt for the precious souls. Well, I ain't gonna take up too much time for it. But listen, I'm gonna tell you that's what's going on out here. And you brothers, especially you brothers in the truth, you them precious souls, man. And these whores going out here try to seek you, to try to destroy you, man. Y'all hold your line, man. You know what I mean? Hold your line.
Y'all found it?
Yeah, that's it. So that's the scriptures you want to read on your own. We ain't got time to go through it. But listen, man, y'all stay focused like how General Mayak said, man. Yeah, he done gave y'all the game on it. You're in the truth. You're here to do some work now. You might need a sister, but your primary job is the truth, like how he said, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to offend my king. And listen, he ain't take her at the time. Lord still blessed him with a couple ribs. You understand me? Come on, man. Have some discipline, Israel. That's it, sir.
No sweat. So with that, we're going to say shalom. We get with y'all next week. Remember, tune in to Blackwatch. Commander GEN.YAHANNA every Monday night at 9 p.m. Every Wednesday, what is it, 9 p.m. I believe,
yes,
also.
Sir.
And every Saturday night, 9 p.m. again?
Yes, sir.
At 9 p.m. again. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Check out the Commander in General and the Blackwatch. Rolling with the captains and the generals, man. Doing a beautiful show, man. Keeping the people updated on game. Shalom, Israel.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They tear their head over, nigga. Red where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Nigga think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening. Is effective. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jake. So Tower War, we gonna run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but their question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it Young Pay. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear. This shit like it ain't on who got this gun, it's on who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Free shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow sign, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his gang, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.